Howdy folks, this is Lance090 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kerbal Space Program with all sorts of mods installed. We might add more too. I'm thinking I might want to add KW rocketry just so we have more engines and stuff. Let's see, Explore Kerbin. What is this? This is one of our default contracts, but I think this is new. The exploration of Kerbin is going according to plan. We must continue to unravel its mysteries. We need to perform a spacewalk. Okay. This time, try to keep your helmet free of bodily fluids. Left enough fuel in the tanks to return from orbit, right? We want to deposit the deposit on those parts back. Gotta do a spacewalk. Kermit? Okay. Probably not gonna be able to do much of this. It's all just a little too specific. I wish we could, but it's just kind of difficult and annoying. So it seems like our next step is to probably send a Kerbal to space. I don't know if that cockpit sticking out of the fuselage, like I don't know if this being exposed causes thermal damage. You would think it should. It's not necessarily how it works, though. So you're a drogue parachute. I will use one of you. And these will be our normal parachutes, because we know this thing's kind of heavy. It's going to be our first manned rocket, which is definitely a big step for us. This, like the cockpit's heavy, but I'm thinking with that much parachutage on it, we should be able to take something like this up, take it back without having too much trouble. And definitely a much heavier vehicle though now. Okay, I do have a service bay because I don't like my stuff just sticking out all the time. I used to have a mod that added this thing in, but now it's part of the base game, which is very nice. Then you can put it like this. I have to take this and then just upscale it. I guess it can probably be that size and be okay, but that's what I was looking for, really. Although, you know, we have all the low orbit science done, don't we? Magnetometer, I guess. I can get that later. Did we get anything new? No. I don't think we need this. Later we will. But if we're doing a low orbit, we shouldn't be able to get any new science. Well, I guess we can get it wherever we land. Yeah, might as well. We might as well get it from where we land. I just have to find it all again. It's best to have two mystery goos because they actually have mass, I think. Hence the issues we were having previously. Is that in there? Put these like this. I can stick a magnetometer in here. It probably will stick out like a little bit, but yeah. I have my doubts that these have weight, but because the magnetometer is probably going to have weight, I'm going to put those both on one side. Okay. This is going to be a much heavier vehicle than what we've had so far. Here's our first coupler. Do I have like a super fuel efficient engine yet? What we got? We need the... This is thrust in a vacuum, but we need the other number. ISP. 50 or 245, 290, 315. That's probably our best. We'll have to scale it up because it's very small. The ant engine. I'm just going to make you... It's basically our high efficiency module that's going to take us back home. It's going to come with a pair of parachutes. All parachutes go on the top layer. Oh. That's slightly annoying. Oh, if I can force a shroud on it. Do these instead. Just use multiples of them. Rest in the vacuums too. I guess they're the same. Sure. Toss those there. Then I need like my main orbiter module. Not quite that much. To cheat the game. Not doing that old trick right there. Oh, that's not even the right size. Hold on. Alley-oop. I wonder if that was why the engine was working. It's actually supposed to be bigger. Let's give it a shot here. Just to see if the shroud comes in. I think that's the right size, but actually it does look absurd. Part of me's like, maybe I could do instead here is do one more of these. Slap that bad boy back on. Get rid of this. But then we take it up on boosters. Boosters. Stage separation. Switch to that. I gotta go look up a name for this. All right, so we're gonna go with this Fugum 1. That means flight. Should be. I was trying to do more, but like all of the words I was trying to find weren't that great for this, I don't think. First manned orbital attempt. Now, this is where I disclaim that this one is very much a simulation, because I'm not even remotely sure if this is right. Some better winglets yet. Not the types I need. So where's our center of mass? Lower. Do like here then. Camps boosters. So yeah, this one's definitely simulation. I'm not. Why our delta V is much smaller now. It's not working properly. That's okay, because it was like 3,000 too many parts. I thought we upgraded the launch pad. I did. How many parts are we over by, though? Over 30. 38 parts. Well, oh, we kind of need. I think we're just going to upgrade our launch pad, to be honest with you. I think we're just going to upgrade the launch pad, even though it's extremely expensive. It's weird that we went up that many stages. I guess I'm severely over engine. I guess it's because I put like 4 engines on this this stage here. I think you could probably get away with like not for these. You could probably stick your technology on the outside, but eh. So I upgraded the wrong thing, huh? All right, so that means we got to do this. I'll be back because I think I have to rebuild this rocket now. I guess I can double check, but I didn't realize that that was the issue. Let's see. Okay, thank God it's here. All right, so I don't have to reload everything. I think it saves that separately somehow. Crew. I think it's Valentina's turn, though, to be honest with you. Okay. Send it. Again, this one is a test demonstration, because this thing may just drop straight into the launch pad, because these might be turned down too much. They might not be turned down enough. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. Still don't know if it's enough fuel. We'll see. Ah, shoot. Kerbal Engineer's not on. We gotta do it the old-fashioned way of opening up our map all the time. I used to have a keyboard where I could see that data, and that was like extremely good. On like a little LCD screen on it. Really want to turn over more than this yet, though. Not until I know we're up and out of there. Okay, yeah, we can. Burn what little we have left for getting into orbit, and then we'll be on our last stage, which I think has much less fuel than I was meaning to put on it, but that's okay. Yay, we're in space. Oh, you know what? I didn't put like a solar panel on this or anything, but we're not going to stay in space long. That's the sort of thing we can't be overlooking. Oh my god, these things are extremely piddly. Even with 4 of them. But they're also very loud. I wasn't expecting these things to be this piddly. Holy cow. Okay. Revert flight to vehicle assembly. I told you it was a simulation. I told you. Well. Jeez. Thing is, we don't have like a great alternative here. Just another one of these. At that point, it's like, well, maybe we shouldn't even make us another stage. Maybe we should just pop that out, get rid of that. Pop a little more fuel in. I think 75 should be fine. Okay. And it's ready to go. Nope. People think they can outsmart me. There's gonna be a lot of spacecraft left at the end, but what we need that little squat one. That's like really good in space. Yeah, those little tiny engines are made for like taking off from the moon or something. Ah, crap. This isn't a big deal, so this is just like... Just like, oh, we forgot to put something in there. Boop. You need that little thing. Because I don't really feel like going back and forth between the map. That's so weird, isn't it? Very wobbly. Not going to be able to do too much about that till we get struts. Unfortunately, the Kerbal joint reinforcement mods are depreciated right now. Stop rotating. Either those didn't get blown up. Keep an eye on that apoapse. I didn't put a solar panel on this still, too. It's fine, whatever. It's fine. Except it's not. This might not be enough to get to orbit. Like this. I think the last one would have made it to orbit. It's just those engines. Okay. Takes like 75,000. Have our time to apoapse here too, so we need to pay attention to that. Or if I should put this like there. That way it's closer to the nav ball and I can see it at a bit of a quicker glance than looking down at the corner. And yes, and the very high altitudes like this, you can EVA and get your high altitude EVA done, but it's ooh. Whoa. Hey. Not one of those things you really want to do. It's extremely scary. All right. So like 20 seconds till here. Yeah, I don't think this will make it. As well conduct a material study at least. Is there a heat shield on this? There is a heat shield. Okay. Well. Did not make it. Okay. Well. That's a shame. However, I think one of our missions was to do an EVA. Don't let go for no reason, please. Keep experiment. board. To be very careful as pressing the right button. Group report. Keep data. Open. Log magnetometer. Data. Temperature. Keep data. Pressure. Keep data. Observe the mystery goo. Keep data. Save that one for landing. Toggle magnetometer. Close the service bay. Close doors. We are back in the atmosphere again. Just be aware. Depending on where our center of gravity is, this could go extremely poorly. Ugh, that's a very steep trajectory. This might not work. This may not work. So I'm talking about these suborbital trajectories. Even though, you know, they're like the first step before you do orbital, they're actually harder than doing an orbital return. Because they are very, very steep. Got like all the hardware we need for this, but there's a point where like it's really hard to fight this. So I've got like really focus on keeping us on target with our retrograde direction here. Something's blowing up. Firmly grasp it. Deploy the drogue chute. I think we're gonna make it. The holy balls. It's still like, look how hard it's pulling in that direction, man. Oh, Valentina, you got lucky. If that was any steeper, I don't think that would have worked. Ooh. Hey, we know this works now. I wonder what we lost. Because you heard that stuff explode, right? Was it stuff in here? Huh. You guys might have been able to see. I was so focused on this nav ball down here that I wasn't able to watch like what was blowing up. Maybe it was nothing, but I don't think so. I think anytime it makes that noise. Oof. That was spicy. When do you deploy? 2,500? I like to slow down before we hit deployment because you get those heavy G-forces, and if your physics are multiplied, the G-forces are multiplied. Or they can be. Oof. All right. We made it. Didn't go orbital, but we didn't make it. You know what? We didn't have the mission because we restarted. God dang. At least most of the stages had recoverable parts. You know what? We've done this thing in the water before, but I don't know if we've done it while flying over water, so we have, but I bet it's still more data than. She's dropping slow enough we might be able to EVA her, but not on a horizontal ladder. Vertical, maybe. Let's recover the vessel. If the mission is no longer there, we are going to reload it. I might do it again off camera though, because like sometimes if you do something that's in the mission container, but then yeah, she got all sorts of stuff. Good for her. Okay, it's still there. Yeah, we did miss that though. It's okay. Anything we can do in the meantime? Doesn't seem like it. But we're all out of time for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, remember to hit the like button, keep the conversation going in the comments, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Until next time, I hope you have a good day.